I've been covering Man United and Ronaldo for many years. I was working the day that he actually left United. I remember taking a phone call from somebody at United then with this kind of heavy sigh saying he's going. And it was like, oh, well, it was going to happen at some point. And ever since then, United have tried to get him back, 2013, 2014, always tried, but never quite looked like they were going to get him. And it really looked like the ship had sailed. He's 37 in February. And United, told us many times in recent years, they moved on from signing players that are, past the best and past the peak. But I think with Ronaldo, and maybe people like Lionel Messi, there's always an exception because they are such great players. You look at his record at Juventus, and I think the prospects of Ronaldo signing for Man City just kicked United into gear. It was like, we can't allow this situation to happen. We can't allow one of our most celebrated, iconic players to sign for Man City. So I'm told United made a late move on Thursday, kicked into gear. And from that point on, they had the momentum. And as we are now, he's back at Man United and wearing the red shirt again.
And like you said, how did it just go from Manchester City, which almost felt like a done deal, or people were saying it was a done deal from about an hour or two ago from the time of this recording? How serious were Manchester City in getting Cristiano Ronaldo?
Oh, Man City were absolutely serious. And, for me, I said this earlier this week, I don't think that Ronaldo fits into the way that City plays, not a Pep Guardiola player. But saying that, he scores goals and goals and goals, especially in the Champions League, which is what City are all about. So for me, he would have been a good signing for City in the sense that he would have scored a lot of goals. But it just felt on Thursday, the day dragged on, that the deal wasn't being done. You just got the instinct that this doesn't feel quite right. My gut was that the Ronaldo camp were playing City a little bit, were trying to smoke out other interest. I thought people like Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain were the more likely destinations. I did wonder if United were in for it, but I just, I tried to contact people at United yesterday and I didn't get anything back. And, this tells you why, because they were obviously working on it and didn't want to share any kind of details. So I think once City realised that United were in the race, they knew that the emotional pull, the financial might of United is even greater than City's when it comes to paying wages and transfer fees. United are happy to pay the fee. So it just wasn't going to end up going to City. And also I was told that, the heartstrings of Ronaldo were tugged by former players, texting him last night, WhatsApp messages. I was told he was exchanging WhatsApps at 1 o'clock in the morning, UK time, with former teammates who were basically saying to him, you can't tarnish your legacy or your standing with the fans by going to Man City. And let's be honest, if he moves to Man City, he's got more chance of winning trophies this year, next year than by going to United. So United is an emotional move rather than a move for success. Because I think United City are a much better place to win the big honours. But clearly he's felt that the emotion of the game is worth more at the moment than winning major honours.
And I mean, for the romantics such as myself, this is enough to make you want to shed a couple of tears, which I probably will after this hit. But you know what? If we're going to be the realists, Augie, you did mention his age, and he's definitely no spring chicken, but he is probably, barely human, as some would say, like Lionel Messi, someone where age really doesn't matter. But in terms of what Manchester United are trying to do and this whole transition and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's plans, how do you see Ronaldo fitting in? Because of course he had a great time last time, but some people would say lightning doesn't strike in the same place twice.
Well, he's nearly 37, but he's probably got the body of a 27-year-old. So, Ronaldo is the perfect athlete. And we look at people like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who is now 40 at AC Milan, still going strong, still scores goals. I think Ronaldo has certainly got at least a season and maybe 2 seasons of top-level quality. And I think one thing that plays in his favour at United is the fact that he's surrounded by lots of young players. Mason Greenwood, Marcus Rashford, Anthony Martial's not old, Jadon Sancho. So Ronaldo won't do a lot of the running that maybe he would have done when he was younger, but all these young players will do the running for him, do all the hard work for him, and he's going to be there in the penalty area, on the edge of the box, heading goals in.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.